says she is just gonna fix one drawer. 10 minutes tops, and then she is done, she swore. But I have heard that line about 100 times before. She said just one drawer. It was Sunday morning coffee, still in hand. She said, honey, I just need to reorganize a plan. One little drawer in the kitchen by the stove. I said, all right, go ahead. I had nowhere to go. 10 minutes passed, I heard some clattering sounds. I walked in and every single cabinet was unwound. Pots and pans and lids across the kitchen floor. She looked up smiling, saying, I am almost done with more. My wife says she just gonna fix one drawer. 10 minutes tops, and then she's done, she swore. But I have heard that line about 100 times before. She said just one drawer. By noon the kitchen table had completely disappeared under a mountain of stuff she had sorted by the year. I offered up my help, she waved me out the room, said I have got a system and you gonna ruin it soon. 2 o'clock, I peeked and saw the pantry had been cleared. Items in a line by size and label, front to back by fear. I said, this looks amazing, how much longer do you think? She stared at me and said, do not rush me or I will reorganize the sink. My wife says she just gonna fix one drawer. 10 minutes tops, and then she is done, she swore. But I have heard that line about 100 times before. She said just one drawer. At 3 o'clock my stomach started speaking up real loud. I said, hey, so are we doing dinner? I am proud. She stopped mid-sort and turned around so slow, with the look of a woman disturbed mid-flow. Like I had asked her to cancel all her plans and fly away. Like dinner was the strangest word I had ever said that day. I backed into the hallway, found a granola bar. She called out from the kitchen saying it is looking pretty far. My wife says she just gonna fix one drawer. Tick, oh, tick, 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 10 minutes tops, and then she is done, she swore. But I have heard that line about 100 times before. She said just one drawer. 6 o'clock, she called me and said, come take a look. Every cabinet perfect, every item by the book. I said, baby, this is genuinely incredible, you know. She said, thanks, it only took 10 minutes though. I stood there in the kitchen, nodding slow and proud. She already had her phone out, saying the junk drawer is too loud. I said, wait, which junk drawer? She said, the one by the door. My wife says she is just gonna fix one drawer.